So yesterday I asked, what was your why? So today I want you to write down your why if you haven't done so already. Put it on your put it on paper, put it in your phone, do both. Just make sure it's at a place where you can see it. And my why, just to sum it up from yesterday, was to make sure my goal is to make sure my children don't have to take care of me because I neglected my health, right? I have authority over that. So therefore, I'm going to take the authority that God has given me, and I'm going to walk in the wisdom that has been given to me so that I can maintain a long life, so that I could do what God has called me to do. So today, I want you to write down 2 to 3 goals that are motivated by your why. So 3 of my goals are, and I'm going to have to break these down a little bit, but 3 of my goals are: 1 is to include the Lord in everything. He is the source of my strength. He is the only reason why I'm able to do any of the things that I'm doing. Number 2 is to get 8 hours of rest. Kind of broad, but something I did before that I'm going to implement again is to make sure that I'm put my phone on do not disturb and I'm not responding to messages after a certain time. You have to put up those borders and boundaries because you are in control of this. Nobody else is responsible for you making sure that nobody else is responsible for you getting 8 hours of sleep. You are the one that's responsible for that. So make sure you are guarding your time wisely. Now, things come up. I have 3 children, so things are liable to happen. The school year is about to start, so it's gonna look a little different, but my intentions are to get 8 hours of sleep, of rest, okay? And something else I did is making sure I'm not looking at my phone, because that stimulates you. Oh Lord, that stimulates you. And you don't want any real stimulation when you're trying to rest, and also making sure that you cut off your eating at a certain time so your food is able to digest. And also what you're eating makes a difference in how easily it's digested. So just a few things that will get me closer to that goal, but I have to take it, step by step. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself, but I'm also not trying to be lackadaisical about it and thinking that I have all this time in the world, because rest is important, and it also aids in how your body recovers after you've worked out. And so then the third one is making sure that I'm fueling my body with the proper nutrients. So I need to be mindful of what it is that I'm purchasing as far as food wise, and I need to make sure that I'm prepared when I'm out. So I may be on the road for a good length of time, so I'm going to make sure I take something that can fuel me. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of snacking because it's really not necessary. So what I've done is to make sure I'm bringing some fruit along. We love these oranges. We put them in the refrigerator so they're cold. Cut them up. They're so juicy. It's like drinking orange juice. But just making sure that if I'm feeling famished and I need to fuel my body, let's just say I didn't properly fuel my body, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever the meal is, just making sure that I have something on hand that is going to fuel me and not deplete me. Like, I don't want anything making me feeling sluggish. I don't want a sugar crash. Like, I don't want any of those things. I want to eat to make sure I'm fueling my body, because food is truly fuel if we're using it properly. And then something else is making sure that I don't go to the grocery store hungry, because if I go to the grocery store hungry, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, y'all, I'm not going to pick up the best options, because I'm at this point, I feel like I'm starving. I feel like I'm starving at this point. Like, when you go to the grocery store and you're hungry, you feel like you're starving and you haven't eaten in weeks, which is not true at all. But just write down 2 to 3 goals that are motivated by your why, and take the steps to master those goals, to accomplish those goals. Because without a vision, the people perish. So you need a vision. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have something to keep in the front of your eyes, you are going to fail. So I'm back on this journey because I took my eyes off of the goals that I had. Did I have goals? No, I don't think I really had any real goals. That's why I fell off. But it's something that's been replaying in my mind kind of over and over again. And now I'm taking that and I'm letting that fuel me so that I can stay on this path. So keep it in front of your eyes. Create you a good vision so that you can continue to make steps towards it so that you can have optimal health and that you can be fit for life. See you on the other side.